Hey friends, Tux here. I want to talk a little bit about Nintendo New York, my favorite store in the whole wide world, the Nintendo flagship store in New York. We were just there just about a month and change ago, a couple months back, and the thing is that this is such a beautiful store, and it's a shame because it got looted during the riots. Oh my gosh, you can see Mario laying there on the ground. Police did come in, and luckily most of the larger things, I believe, were not ripped off, so that's good. The Zelda Master Sword, the big Donkey Kong, things like that are recoverable. But you can see the Mario plush here is deep in the store. That's the Mario plush on the ground. So someone obviously had to get into the store and went pretty deep in to steal things, including plushies that weren't right by the window, you know. But the store itself, I just want to talk about the store the way it was. You can see it's a beautiful store. It's something you have to go see when you go to New York. It's so wide and spacious and beautiful. And there's so many just cool things. You really have to experience it if you're into Pokemon and Nintendo. I mean, they have little sub areas for all sorts of games, like Splatoon right here. You got the cute little squid pillows, cute little plushies from the game. I mean, these are things you don't really see in a lot of other stores, so it's really cool. There's Inklings, you know, just such good stuff. These are really fun and collectible. I mean, and there's one-of-a-kind items, so like when you go to Nintendo New York, and things change all the time. Like one time, maybe they have these little pink squids and blue squids, and maybe, you know, a few months later, they'll have a different color altogether. So really the things you're buying are almost like a limited edition. Like you can't trust that everything there today will be there tomorrow, you know. And just look at that, water bottles, just so many cool things. I mean, if whatever game you're into, if it's Nintendo related, they probably have some kind of cool thing for it. Even like Kirby, you know. I mean, just so many cool things. Lots of fun to be had. Look at that cute big Kirby t-shirt, and oh my gosh, pillows, everything. Look at that. Oh my god, little Easter bunny Kirby, just such good stuff. They have Figmas. Okay, you guys love Figmas. They have a fine collection of real Figmas you can trust. When you buy Figma at Pokemon Center, it's the real deal. It's not going to be some kind of rip-off fake Figma, you know. It is legit, you know. And just so many amazing things, and it really goes through, you know, just all sorts of genres that, like, I would never dream they'd have this much stuff here for this game, you know. Honestly, you know, cool game, no doubt. But, you know, it's not like Pokemon or Zelda or even one of their top, you know, in my mind at least, one of their big three franchises, which is like Mario, Donkey Kong, Zelda, Pokemon, you know, that kind of thing. But speaking of franchises, Animal Crossing, guys, oh my gosh, they have so many adorable Animal Crossing things. KK Slider there, like at the turntables, the Wheels of Steel, you know, just such great stuff. Little versions and big versions of some of these same plush, which is really great. Although I will say that some of my favorite Pokemon, like right now my favorite, I play Animal Crossing all the time, okay? Truth be told, my favorite resident is Rosie right now, although I do love Pearl too. Pearl's a really awesome animal to have in your town, your island as well. But ooh, that one scares me. But they don't have a Rosie plush, you know, so that's kind of a shame. But they have so many cool things. I mean, t-shirts, all sorts of things. Pokemon, no matter what kind of Pokemon you're into, you know, what your starter Pokemon was, there's a whole wide variety of cool merchandise that goes along with it. The t-shirt's really great. I definitely love the colors. Very nice. Moving down to the other area here, all sorts of things for Game Boy, like classic gaming, like the original Game Boy t-shirt. Super Nintendo, all sorts of cool things like controllers, like little backpacks, like water bottles. I mean, just look at this, like classic NES. Where are you gonna find cool NES gear anywhere else? Look at this wallet, man. This is amazing. Has like the little controller ports just right, you know. Very cool stuff. And it really is a great way of showing off your love of the history of Nintendo, you know. And that's what this building is all about, is that they really don't just celebrate, you know, the newest current things. They really celebrate the longevity of Nintendo as a brand and how it's really impacted people's lives. In fact, this display right here, check out, this is some of their earliest things. This is like things you can't really find anymore. You know, the TV game 15, that's like one of their original consoles. You know, Super Famicom, there's, you know, things going back more recent like Wii U and Wii and Switch and all that stuff. Virtual Boy, oh my gosh. Like things that didn't even go over that big, like Virtual Boy, they have on display there so you can check it out. A original Super NES is not yellowed. Rob the Robot. I mean, just such amazing stuff, guys. The original, my gosh, I had this, the original NES with the gun for Duck Hunt, fun stuff. There is a huge link. Look at that. I hope to gosh this wasn't vandalized. Just so cool, man. Look at the grass, even just very cool stuff. So realistic looking, just really awesome. And then right behind that, of course, all sorts of crazy Zelda merchandise. Pretty much everything you'd want, all sorts of little links, different sizes. This hoodie is really cool, thick plush little strings are Zelda backpacks, all sorts of cool stuff, more t-shirts, going through different time periods of Zelda, you know, going back to the original Zelda, cool pillows. I mean, just such cool stuff that this would make a great gift for somebody who's really into Zelda, or heck, something for you, you know, get yourself a gift. Why not? Cool New York things. That's like Lincoln Central Park. I mean, just really cool Zelda items that you can't find this stuff anywhere else. And again, even if you go to like Nintendo Online, they don't have these items, you know, regularly for sale all the time. So it's like you might be able to get a few things from here, but definitely not the full gambit of all these amazing products. You really have to buy them right from Nintendo Center when they have them. Look at this cool black hat. Oh my gosh, this is like just awesome. You don't find that anywhere else. So if you have a Zelda fan, I mean, they definitely have some really cool, like, remember the original gold NES cartridge? Like, that was amazing. And that was in wallet form. Like, they really think of all these cool little things, and you can pick a couple favorites, you know, and take them home and cherish them to show off how much you love the history of Nintendo and these great franchises they have, you know, throughout the gaming, you know, cycle back going to the 80s to present. They really influenced a lot of people's lives. They really brought a lot of joy and happiness to people. So I really find it happy that they, you know, don't just celebrate the current new games, but they really go back to the classics as well. And that just is really great. And it shows how much not only do they want to try and, you know, cater to their fan base, but they really care too. They really enjoy this rich history that Nintendo has with the fans. So it's kind of a celebration all the way around. A Zelda alarm clock. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Zelda shot glass. I mean, there's just some really cool things here. Now this is all on the second floor up here, and you can see they have just a huge gaming screen, and you can actually play like some of the current games on like the huge screen. I love this Mario here. I hope that wasn't vandalized. Looking, they have the other side of this display here has all the classic handhelds, you know, going back to like Game & Watch and the original Nintendo handhelds that, you know, I don't think I'd never seen in the United States even. So some of these are like things they originally released in Japan, you know, special collector editions. There's, oh my gosh, there is my original Game Boy. I still remember the thing eating batteries and running out of like battery life mid Tetris game. Oh my gosh. And check out the Pikachu going down just below this level. There it is, the Pikachu 3DS. That is one of my favorite 3DSs. For sure, so cool. There's a Zelda one. I, you know, love that one too. The Triforce one, never had that. That's really awesome. There's just so many cool things, and some of these things you can get used, you know, but they're not really available. It's more like a museum showing off cool collectibles, you know, through the years. Upstairs is a cash trap, so you can actually buy things upstairs. I think going back to like one of my previous visits to Nintendo Center, I think they didn't actually have that upstairs. There's a Pikachu and Ball, all sorts of Pokemon plushies. Like, look at all these great things, like a Pikachu, like the Statue of Liberty. Oh my gosh, there's Rowlet. Just those some of the new ones. I love Rowlet. Rowlet, I love birds, and like Rowlet is like my favorite bird Pokemon. Just so cool, you know, and just lots of things. My one complaint though, if I gave one bit of advice, is I do wish that they would have things like, okay, so a Pokemon comes out in Pokemon Go. I wish they would correspond and have plushies for that same Pokemon in the Pokemon Center. So they don't kind of do that. They just pick, you know, favorites, and it does rotate from time to time. And they've definitely had my favorites there before in the past, you know. So you just have to keep checking essentially to see what cool Pokemons they have at that point. Look at that Team Rocket backpack. Oh my gosh, such cool stuff. This one here has some cool collector editions. Really cool Rayquaza, all sorts of stuff. Growlithe, just lots of cool Pokemons, and some ones you wouldn't suspect, like that one. You know, just there's always a surprise here at Pokemon Center, and it's really cool when you come to New York to see these big fancy Pokemon that you're not gonna find plushes like this anywhere else, you know. So just so cool, you know, and it's great to pick up just, you know, like one or two. Like, I wouldn't go crazy, you know, just pick up some favorite ones, and it's a great little souvenir for your trip to New York. So just so fun, and there's only a few of these stores around the world. So this is definitely the New York one and the Japan Japan, one of the two big ones that I think of when I think of the Pokemon Center. Pikachu, of course, all sorts of Pikachu merch, really cool stuff. We got some cool hats there. Look at that cool 8-bit Pikachu, leather one, very cool with a patch, little Japanese on the side there, just so cool. I mean, just all this stuff. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that is a crazy hat. You're not going to find that anywhere else besides Pokemon Center for sure. But let me know what your favorite is. I'm curious, like, if you have a favorite from the Pokemon Center, like, what do you like the best? There's just so many cool categories. And again, some of these things you can find online, but it is tricky. Pokemon socks. Look at that cool 8-bit sock. I mean, just so cool. Moving around here, they have some Figmas. And look at these cool Figmas here. I mean, Pokemon Center Figmas. And of course, these are the 100% legit Figmas. These are not like reproductions or fakes or whatever. This is the real deal. Looking so cool. Oh my gosh, look at that. I'd love to have that Figma. So cute, man. I could definitely add that to my collection. And it comes with a little Pokemon to go along with her, a cool little backpack. Just such cool stuff. You get some different faces. I mean, Figmas are great for that. They really give you a whole lot of stuff. It's a big value for the money, you know. And then of course all sorts of Zelda stuff. This is my favorite Zelda shirt. If I had to pick a favorite, that was it. This Hey Listen, I thought was kind of funny, but I don't know if people would get it really. For hoodies, that's cool. I prefer hoodies that zip in the front and don't pull over. Sweatpants, and again, really cool, like official Nintendo merchandise. 39 bucks, not too bad. This is my favorite shirt. Okay, this is actually a Splatoon shirt. Love the design. I just wish it wasn't on gray. I wish it was black. Walking downstairs, you can see monitors with live action video rolling, kind of like artwork goes down to expose even more Nintendo stuff. There's an elevator, cool statues. I hope these weren't damaged in the riots. Like, I really hope that they're okay. I believe the police did get in good. This Game Boy here they're going to show here was actually the one from the Gulf War, where I guess the area was hit with a missile or something and everything fried up, but the Game Boy still works despite being damaged in the Gulf War. It's all melted and corroded, but it plays Tetris, so hey, that's pretty darn cool, and does show the reliability of it. And really think of those soldiers, like that really gave them like a good feeling from home, you know. And again, just such a great place. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to me, tuxtoys@gmail.com. I'm sorry to talk, but I just love this store. It's honestly my favorite store in the whole world. And if you go to New York, you totally should check it out, okay? I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure and say enter me or enemy senpai for upcoming giveaway, okay? And we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.